Hi friends, how are you? So hopefully my microphone won't glitch out because right earlier as I was screwing with the settings, my microphone was like would not stay at the level that I wanted to say. It would want to jump up to 100, which just is gives me the most awful sounding sound ever. So I'm like watching it like, don't you move. But we're about to dive into episode 24 of Assassination Classroom. Last episode was insane. There was lots and lots of crying on my part, which was surprised me. We're not out of the woods yet because we still have the big giant laser that's like going to kill Koto Sensei. Um, but the two more immediate threats have been handled. I don't think Koto Sensei is going to be saved and turned human. It's just not going to happen. They might have brought something to save him, but in the end, I think he is going to, under the guise of being depleted of energy or tired, let the students kill him because, first of all, the Earth would be saved because he wouldn't blow up. Also, the kids would get all that money, and that's what they've been training for this whole time, and it would kind of take the satisfaction away from the Japanese and the other world governments. So it's a win-win-win, except for the dead Koto Sensei part. That's not a win. But we've kind of, the entire series has been prepping us for his death, so we shouldn't be surprised that the final episode, or one of the final episodes, will be probably predominantly featured his death. It will be awful, but that's how the cookie is gonna crumble for this episode. Based upon some of the titles, I think if he does die, it's going to be this episode, and the next episode is going to be dealing with the aftermath. I think next episode's title, Graduation. I can't remember what this one is called, but I still was a lot of fun. It was great. I mean, there were so many amazing and like jaw-dropping moments. Like the cake was cute. Like finally, like how destroying the evil weird dude, the mercy that he showed to Reaper 2.0, and just all those little moments is like it's like so surprising, but like so like perfect to show how much Goro Sensei has kind of changed over time, and also how he's still has lessons to teach his class, as well as lessons that he needs to live out before it comes to an end. I kind of also love the fact that one of the worst, most awful villains, a little bit worse than the other guy, actually his death was very anticlimactic because we saw him like but then we saw from the outside where it's like boop. So it just kind of was like it took the he didn't get that big dramatic death scene. He got a little bit of dramatics, but his actual death was taken away. Now part of it is because of the TV show, but if we can get a tentacle through and that quote unquote would kill Keanu and some other scenes, it's like we can get his like death, but that was taken away because they didn't want to justify showing him that. And maybe if you can let me know, maybe in the manga, let me know if in the manga you actually get to see his death versus the anime. I think some things, I can't remember if it's this show or if there's another show. Maybe it might be. Maybe it was One Punch Man. There was one of the shows I watched was a little bit more censored than the anime was versus the actual manga. I don't know if it's this show or One Punch Man, but I guess we'll have to see. Let me know if that's the case, or if his death also was kind of made not as important in a lot of ways. And we also got some Koro Sensei, like literally it was kind of, it's the Hail Mary, it's the big hopeful, oh I just read it somewhere, read the book I'm reading, it's not a catastrophe, it's a eucatastrophe, where an amazing great moment happens that turns the tide of everything. So Koto Sensei with his everything that he is changed the tide, and it's not like out of left field or kind of like where did that come from. We know how powerful he is, we know how hyper aware he is, we know how much he loves his students, so of course all these certain things would happen that would allow him to save Keanu, and it is a perfect catastrophe. So I was reading through a book, and Tolkien was talked about this term, and so it's that moment, it kind of like with it was the Battle of Helm's Deep, the moment with Gandalf showing up, other moments like when the Eagles arrive and they come say the days throughout the story, and other little moments that are these moments that aren't completely out of left field, but they are moments that come in, they save the day and they turn the tide. And sometimes they build, like we've seen here, and sometimes they're more of moments of grace that we didn't expect to happen. And all that we've seen of Kota Sensei, I was like, yeah, of course, totally, he's gotta save the day, he has to. And of course, they have to throw in the humor with like him eating the dirty cake. Oh gosh, as he saves the day. And I think between that and some others, I think we are going to unfortunately witness a very peaceful passing for Kota Sensei. And yeah, this is gonna be a real. I'm gonna cry. You know it. I just know it. Man, I teared up during Layback Camp. I cried during the second to last episode of A Place for Them in the Universe, which, by the way, the season finales for season 2, and I guess the series finale for A Place for Them in the Universe will be premiering tomorrow, Thursday, Anime Thursday. So for Anime Thursday, again, we're taking a break until mid-August after my internship is over, though some of the episodes will be recorded while I'm here, still in New York. Whereas next week, on Monday, we'll have My Hero Monday and Mob Psycho Monday. We'll have 2 Monday series. I'm gonna see if I can play catch up a little bit, because I knew I was behind, like quite a few episodes behind. I didn't know that we were on episode 17, maybe even 18 by the time next Monday happens. I didn't know I was that behind. I was like, so I gotta play some catch up there a little bit. We'll see how much that happens, and of course, Superman Lois and other things are happening as well. I'm almost done. I have to edit episode 12 of Superman Lois, and of course, watch and record episode 13, and then that comes back on the April 10th, and then Stargirl comes back, and I don't know when Supergirl comes back, I guess after that. So there's a lot happening right now, and who knows what's going to go on with Retro React. I said I wanted to dive right into, because I don't want to wait for the third disc. I might dive right into Cleopatra 2525. We'll see how that goes. So there's a lot going on, but hopefully August I'll have a better idea of what I want to kind of dive into immediately, other than the obvious that I mentioned with the anime. But yeah, I don't know, lots of crazy things. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, there's no sound partial image. It's a countdown timer. You can't miss it. And also, just for ease and for quickness, I will be watching not on Hulu, but on a website I will not share, that I used to record my episode footage just because I want to get it done, and I don't have time to wait for commercials. So without further ado, countdown timer. You can't miss it. Let's dive in. Funimation, you should be watching. Coming in with that piano. Now I kind of graduation time. Oh, now it's graduation time. Oh, what's next episode then? Oh. She's so sensitive. What a prat. Nope. Oh, he is tired. Mm. Oh, guys, I'm already tearing up. It's not funny. Ooh, even his voice sounds a little different. It sounds a bit more nasally. It's time. Hmm. I love this moment because he is the class president. Who doesn't? Almost everybody. Is it Nagisa who actually won't raise his hand? Will we get like a switch here? No, it's everybody. Everybody. Yeah, I knew this was coming. Oh, karma! Oh. I knew it. Oh, all of them? Guys! He's weak, he has no energy. It's justified. He looks like a flattened squid. But how? Mm. They each have a tentacle. Some people too. Is Kayana going to be the one? Oh, she's holding his head up. If everyone holds him down. Y'all! Oh, wow, they're actually taking the time to show everybody's reaction. It would be Nagisa. The person who was like wholeheartedly wanting to save him. Guys, I'm already crying. It's funny. Unspoken head of the class. Like, well, in terms of assassination, a score, a score. He looks like a big yellow area rug. Gosh, I didn't realize how big he is when he's stretched out. Well, look at his like I know oh, I love that. Oh, it's the tie he gave her. She gave him. I didn't catch on that. Crap, I missed that. But I was saying, something I love about this anime is the strong outlines of all the characters. But I kind of love how, and I don't know if it's always been like this, but or now, how kind of the soft, fuzzy gray outlines we're receiving right now. Dude, you got a wife out of this. Oh, sayonara. I think I got their names switched a lot because they're so similar. Meg. There's a lot of times when I'm saying these names, and I'm like, oh, I really didn't know a lot of their names, or didn't quite know them correctly. She's been crying this whole time. I like how the yeses and years are starting to change. Or they at least like shifted depending on personality. And they all wrote tentacles. Y'all, I'm not saying anything. Mm. It's kind of really nice to see, like, everybody's name. Like, boom. At the end. Oh. Even though it's the end of the series. Oh my gosh, this show. That is not easy. I'm waiting for somebody to, like, take his hands with him. Oh, is that his heartbeat? Or is that... That's his heartbeat. We saw him do that last episode or the episode before. That's where he learned it from. Y'all. Can't keep crying. I cry like every show so far. And I'm reading a book that's making me cry too. Oh gosh. I'm running out of tears. And snot. Oh wow. Guys, I can't see. Oh. You did it. Oh, it's so pretty. What the heck? That bloody song about cherry blossoms, of course. Y'all, I'm Yo, why is it like lanterns? What is this? Sorry. Sorry. It's so intense. Oh my gosh, Kurosuma didn't cry, but close. Oh, Karma. I feel you, buddy. Oh my gosh, they're big. They're so big. I wanted to affect them. And of course I couldn't stop the laser. Of course. They were exhausted. They were emotionally and physically drained. Of course. So the early ones kick off in March. And then like the big seasons in April, I'm assuming. So I'm not gonna do an official review for this episode because it really feeds into the next one. So my really long series, I'm so stuffed up, guys. It's not even funny. My really long series kind of chat and review will be at the end of the next episode, at the actual series finale. We'll talk about what comes next in terms of anime and other stuff, as well as I'll be just talking about the movie, guys, your opinions on it, because I would like to do a reaction to the movie, but I want to make sure that it's like sensible. I'm so stuffed up, guys. It's not even funny. I'm like crying and snotting. I just can't, and I sound ridiculous now. Under graduation. Oh. You spent that a whole week prepping for them. Well, like I said, there's not going to be an official review, but that was a really amazing episode. Well, I guess that'll be a little bit of a mini review. I mean, all the crying, of course, couldn't stop. Karma cried, though. That just... And Karasuma almost broke. They went to Osaka, like, angry cried, like, oh. Just kind of made me laugh a little bit. But they all broke down at the end. And again, even Karasuma, like, his stoic, like, so controlled, just, like, he cracked. And, of course... real emotions came through, and that's what we kind of see with Irina, is that when they're fake, they're over the top of it, ridiculous, but when they're real, they're very... And she's just quiet, silent tears coming down. But yeah, that was obviously... I knew it. I knew he was gonna cry. I knew he was gonna die. I knew it all coming, and I still... Okay, check out... yeah. Check out episode 25 now. But first, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.